Good evening, everybody. It's Chris, the Batman statue collector, and I am here with another live unboxing. I got to shrink below the graphic here because Billy Rios, just in the nick of time, popped in. We got Billy in the house. We got Bryan D in the house. How's it going, guys?
Going good. Welcome to Friday. Second unboxing this week. Let's do it.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, we're excited to do this one. This one Billy has right here. It's over there somewhere in your room, right?
Yeah, it's on the, well, you're walking, it's on the right.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the Iron Man. This is the piece that Billy said, hey, you got to get the deluxe version. So
yeah, I think it has, not just options, but really good options. If that, because I know sometimes we have these statues with swap outs and whatnot, and sometimes we keep them in the box, or sometimes we never swap them out, So I think this is one that you'll play around with. I know I like to change them up. They're all good looks.
Give a shout out to Lane Kramer. Says, hey, there's nothing like watching a Kansas man trying to actively take his back while lifting Polystone. This is a Friday night special we all needed. Also, let's hear it for Memorial Day. Absolutely. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Absolutely. And yes, you're right about this box is 94 pounds.
Yeah, it was heavy.
I was not expecting that. I thought this one would be way smaller and way less heavy than Spider-Man. But nope, 94 pounds.
Yeah. For 1/3 too, huh?
For 1/3, which is nuts.
That is super heavy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the base is solid.
Yeah, it must be. Ben Cave says, happy Iron Man Day. Absolutely. It's not only Iron Man Day, but it's Man Bat Week. And I want to give a shout out to Jeff Morris, who just got his Man Bat in today. It is perfect. Eric got his in. His is perfect. He just put up a review, I think, earlier today. I watched about half of it, and it's looking amazing. And so I want to give him a shout out. Delaney got his. Bryan got his. I got mine. Billy got his. The entire... I know Dan. I think Dan was arriving home today. He was going to get his. Everybody got one. Everybody got
Man-Bat
one.
Mania.
Man-Bat Mania. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, welcome everybody. We got Kevin saying good evening. We got Paul. I made it. Yes, you did. Jeff LeBoot says happy Friday, MSC.
Marvel Statue Collector.
That's right. Marvel Statue Collector.
Nice.
We got one of the greatest in the game as it comes to Legendary Beast Studio statues. This is Graded HQ in the house. Great to see you, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, as somebody who gets in a lot of LBS pieces, I always defer to his channel and check out what he did.
Well, one thing that's great about him is he obviously is close to Jay. So, I mean, obviously he's able to get the prototypes and that way we can kind of see what we're getting before we buy it, which I love. And in many cases, it's even more improved. And knowing Jay, if Graded HQ shows 3 portraits, Jay will throw in 7 more.
Yeah.
That's just the way Jay is. It's crazy. Hello there, new Anakin Skywalker. Thanks for being here. Plus, BSC, as I mentioned in the comments on Facebook, Chris falling off the bat wagon and busy sucking down the Marvel LBS Gen. I have indeed. What do we have here? A couple players, couple haters. Oh, no, sorry. I got into my WWE spiel there. Got Humble Collector in the house. It's great to see everybody. We got Critical Mass in the house. What's up? I enjoyed the 2 shows last night. That was really great. What was going on with that? Was it just Wi-Fi? Was it StreamYard? It seems like not only you guys, but other people were having trouble too, I think.
Oh, really? It was StreamYard. Yeah. The problem I had was I lost my Wi-Fi, so I had to come back on. When I came back on, Crippler was gone, and he said that he was having a problem with StreamYard, so he got locked out. So what's funny is we didn't even know the show had ended. So we kept on going, and we were talking, and we were trying to carry the show for about 10 minutes.
That's hilarious.
The stream stopped. So me and AK actually had a really good spiel we went down, and none of it was recorded.
That is hilarious. Well, darn it. Well, anyway, that's one for the books. That's right. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I want to show you this. Look at this.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh boy,
he's changing up the garb. Now, once you start changing, first it's the statues, and then it's the apparel, and then it's the art.
Well, I ordered about 12 new shirts for the summer. I always order like a new batch, and it's a mix of like, a lot of, it's probably like 95% Batman, but I did get this, and I'm trying to think I think I got something else. Can't remember what it was, but I got like mostly Joker shirts and a couple Batman shirts. So anyway, it'll be good for the summertime with all the shenanigans.
Didn't want a Disney shirt, Chris?
Well, actually, there's a few that I looked. Actually, I just got a because we're going to Hawaii this summer, and I got a Mickey tropical like Hawaiian shirt. So
cool.
I at least got one of those. That'll be fun, I think. Yeah, Chris the MSC. There you go.
So Gem Mint got his man bat in too.
I just saw that. I haven't watched his video yet, but I don't know if he had any trouble with his, but hopefully his was okay. But yeah, everybody's getting him. It just goes to show you how good the statue is.
Yeah, I don't see it lasting longer, even at 1,000.
I guess the broken wing maybe isn't quite as the widespread a problem as we thought it was, especially if the majority of us were fine.
And that's crazy that the person who lives like literally down the block is the one that got a broken wing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will just like to say it again that I no one ever wants to have to box him back up.
That's the first thing Jeff Morris said.
Ever. Like I don't ever want to box him back up.
Yeah. Even with Eric B's instructions, it still looks hard to do.
Yeah, I don't even want to touch it. Don't even want to touch it.
Yeah.
Nope.
But anyway, we're going to unbox something tonight. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. And have these gentlemen kind of do some commentary if they would like to talk about the statue and, kind of, Billy, if you want to talk about what you like about yours, and we'll get started here.
What do I like about mine? I like everything about it. Starting with the base, you have all the different marks on it, and not wrestling marks, but all the different styles and helmets and stuff like that. So the base, like Jay does, big time storytelling. So I think you got Mark 1, you got there's Hulkbuster on there, I think. So, and there's a few that I had no idea what they were, but they all look pretty cool.
Is it a round base like the others?
It's like a square, maybe hexagon or something like that. I'm not exact. It's definitely not round. Yeah, it looks like the.
Okay.
I
love it. They put out.
Is that a pentagon? I think.
Pentagon.
Right? Pentagon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pentagon. That's a cool touch that they put out a book like that. Really represents the quality.
It's definitely cool. I just wish part of that book was more instructional. It's basically to show you what's in the box and the different options you have. But as far as it actually telling you step by step how to put the statue together, it's not that.
I do like that. It's got the artists on there. That's nice.
And this was the last piece. This was the last piece that was in collaboration with XM.
Yeah, it's a XM license, but a LBS piece.
Yeah, this was the one that was on the bubble, where we didn't know if we were going to get it or not. So Jay made it happen.
What year did this come out?
I mean, I had mine for about a year already, so I would say probably like a year and a half ago, maybe, or something like that.
All right, so it's not that old then. Okay.
No, actually, I've heard of people still waiting for it in certain places.
I want to give a shout out. I forgot to mention off of that. I got this one from Todd of Spec Fiction. I hit him up. He had one available, and so can't recommend him enough. Absolutely fantastic, and I got it really fast too, which is great. So, if there's anything you're looking for, hit Todd up. Spec Fiction.
Some people were having.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to pick this up.
I was gonna say 90 pounds. You're trying to get that out, huh?
Yeah,
it's got to lift the lid off.
It's got 2 trays, I think, and I'm pretty sure the base is on the bottom one.
Yeah. Where do you have yours displayed, Billy? Is it on a top shelf or is it on the bottom?
It's on top. Yeah, he's definitely a top shelfer for me. Probably not going to be one for Chris, but yeah.
At least not in this room.
Yeah, but no, he's on the top with the other Avengers.
And it's just a single box for this.
Single box, which is why it's really, really heavy. I think, as far as I know, of the LBS pieces that I got, the only double boxer was Hulk.
I can only imagine how much that one weighed then compared to this.
I mean, the base has
got to be more.
The
got to
base
be more,
heavy.
right?
The statue itself wasn't. He's not that heavy. The base is like a brick. Yeah.
What do you think is the best LBS statue, Billy?
Hulk.
Oh
For
yeah.
me,
Okay.
it's Hulk. Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, Venom looks pretty good, so I'm excited about that one. Thanos was better than I thought it would be,
Mhm.
but I still have to go with Hulk. He's just, I mean, he's a quintessential Hulk, but he's just so massive. I mean, you were here, you saw it. He's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's the first thing you look at.
Yeah. Have you seen the Batman in person yet?
No, I have not.
That's the one everybody's been talking about as one of the best.
I mean, Batman wise, it probably is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bringing back
think-
memories.
Wow.
It's like pure suction trying to get that out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big box.
Those XM boxes, well, LBS boxes now, like they're, you know what it is? It's really big, and then you're pulling, and you got that suction going.
Yep. But they get those caps on each corner too,
Yep.
just to protect it a little bit more.
But this is one that I like that you can keep it in the brown shipper, and all you got to do is just open the box, top of the
Yep,
box. and open
exactly
the
what I
trays.
did. I do that with all the LBS
Yeah.
pieces. I don't even take the art box out. I just take the top off.
XM, yeah, I only have a couple XM pieces, but I remember them being that exact way. I like that too. Now, Chris, did you buy this? You bought this new from Spec, right?
Yeah, Todd said it's new.
Okay, so it's not for
Right.
him.
I believe it's brand new. Whew, man, that base is big.
Any plans this weekend, Billy? Barbecue?
No, we got baseball, so the kids are playing at various places at various times. It's just becoming really, really difficult to keep up.
Madness. Wow, look at
Yeah.
that base. Does it
It's
light
a
up
lot
too?
bigger.
It's got a great light up too. So yeah, it kind of the whole around those little blue parts has a
Mhm.
nice white light to it. It's really good.
That's so cool. So he lights it from the bottom up.
Yep.
It's got all the
Wow.
different masks on the bottom, which is really cool. I'm assuming was that War Machine, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I can't see. It's kind of far away, but he's on there somewhere though.
It's got like a laser thing on his
Yeah.
head. Hey, that's heavy. Jeez.
Did they include a portrait, like an actual Robert Downey portrait?
It's an unmasked portrait. It looks like the comic Stark.
Okay, but
Yeah.
not
It's not a
based off
movie.
of
Yeah,
necessarily.
no, it's
Yeah.
not a movie version. This is a comic version.
Yeah.
Really, this is beautiful red.
Yeah, it just absolutely pops. It's gonna make the room explode.
To say in person, it's candy red. On screen, it's a little bit more muted, but man,
Yep.
really beautiful candy red.
And it looks candy red from here, actually.
Yeah, it's
Really pops.
yeah, it's great paint.
I'm assuming there's a connector on his foot.
I don't know because there's nothing there. I mean, yeah, actually, it probably is, but yeah, it
Yeah,
has
there
to
is. There's a
because the
connector
stuff
on the
like
bottom.
Yep.
There's like a little spring here, obviously, like where the connector goes through it. It's up through his body.
Yeah. So there's two little side disc pieces that go on the hips.
Okay.
Gotta find those, and then you can put the torso in,
Okay.
or maybe vice versa. I don't know, but find those little disc pieces that go on the side.
Little round pieces here.
Yep.
Nice magnet. Boom. Okay, torso.
So that means that he's got light ups on him as well. Then I would imagine probably in his hands. He's probably got the
Yeah,
what
some
was
of
it?
them have on the hands, depending. There's one that I use that's out like that, and then every arc reactor lights up, and then the helmets where the mask is closed, those eyes light up.
Torso
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
cool.
Yeah, it's really good. You just got to be careful when you get the electric connector first, and then just kind of guide it in, and the magnet does suck it in. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
But now it's all about the swap outs, huh?
Yeah, because you can swap out that arm down or out, and then you can swap out all the portraits, and they all work with that one. And then the other the other torso has him with the glove, kind of like holding his glove a little bit. So this one also has an arm down where you have the helmet underneath. Yeah, that's the look I use right there.
Mm-hmm. So I assume the majority of the weight's in that base then, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's still heavy. The rest of it's still heavy, but it's definitely the base.
Got a $2 super chat from Lane, and he is asking if we think that the Sideshow Joker bus is too small.
I think some people were hoping it would be a full life-size bust, but I'm actually glad it's not. I think that would have been a little bit hard for people to accommodate with all the ha-has and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Killing Joke one that another company did a number of years ago, I thought that was a little bit too big. And it was mostly torso. It was just a lot of torso. And so I think that Sideshow's onto something with this. And I'm actually happy that it's a little smaller, me personally, just because I think it'd be easier to accommodate.
Yeah. Lane, I think with the arms and then with all the ha-has on the bottom, it'll still have a lot of presence if you're interested in that piece. So even though it's like half scale-ish, with all the, with the fact that he actually has two arms and stuff, I think it'll have a lot of presence.
I think it looks great. I like it a
Love
lot.
it. I absolutely love that thing. Imagine having that next to like a CGC or something from there.
Yeah.
Or like I think Sideshow did a great art print back a couple of years ago, right?
They did. I can't wait to see what the price is. I don't think it's going to be quite so bad. Oh, wow. It's a whole nother torso.
Yep.
We'll do their torso, and then it also comes with its own base, so you can display it just like this.
Yeah, I agree. 1-to-1 would have been awesome, but it also would have been way, way big. I think, sometimes they try to do stuff where at a price point where everyone could get in on it.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And Jeff, the waiting is frustrating. And, that I do know the piece you're talking about. It was great. I had it on pre-order and it just took too damn long and I ended up canceling it. So if you're still waiting for that piece, my bro, hats off to you, man.
Which piece is that, Billy?
The Queen Studios Affleck Nightmare Batman. It had it had a relatively small footprint. It was mixed media for the most part with the coat and everything. And for me, it was between that one and the Weta piece. And that one just took too long, man. And I just ended up getting the Weta piece. Yeah, it's just a smaller version of the base, kind of. It's got the different helmets on it. Yeah, it's got two side pieces for the lettering, and
that's cool.
Yep, and it looks great. And when you put the other torso in that thing, it's freaking heavy.
It's crazy how heavy. I mean, this is like a rock. Like
it's heavy. Yeah, it's but you can display that too someplace. Like I had it on the desk for a little bit, and and it's easy access to get it too. Where if you want to swap it out.
Yeah, it'd be nice just like a little side piece there.
Like that. I wish more companies would do stuff like that. That's so awesome.
It'd be really cool.
The Thanos had a really nice kind of base like that too, but that wasn't an option for anybody who bought the statue. That was like a whole separate purchase where you got a whole different torso too, but it did work with the statue. So I actually haven't seen anybody who just has the bust from Thanos, as it was sold separately, but it definitely was cool. Yeah, that's the classic, I think, right?
Looking at portrait.
Yeah.
Delaney was here, he'd tell you exactly when that was released.
Yes, he would. That's cool. I could see me maybe using that being on the bottom shelf. I like it.
Chris, you're being asked if you decided if you're going to purchase that custom ventriloquist.
I did pre-order that.
Of course you did.
He is still the BSC after all.
That's right. I did not order the Ra's al Ghul yet, but I did order the ventriloquist.
I like the update that they did on that. That's the one that's the head that I keep on most of the time. And
That's
I
cool.
believe it's what's on it now. So yeah.
So that's a cool look too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it right there. Yeah, Jeff, if you still want a Nightmare Batman, the weather piece is great. It's a little harder to find now. For a while, it was everywhere. A lot of them did come broken because of the way the whole coat was sculpted. So I ordered it directly from Weta. It came broken. They replaced it, broken again, and finally they packed it up, and they really packed it up. And it's the third time it actually came intact. And is that the one with the eyes behind it?
Yeah. Can you see the eyes underneath?
Yep. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good one too.
Well, that's cool.
So that's a classic portrait, and then this is the more modern portrait.
Yeah, that
And
one
this-
actually lights up.
This is why I got the deluxe, is because I liked the modern, kind of a little bit more movie looking piece. Yeah, I think that's probably how I'm going to display him, probably like that. Amazing. There's not much to him. Like, I mean, there's not a lot of other.
Let's get the light up feature going. I mean, yeah.
Bryan is on this light up thing. Light him up. Let's go.
Hey, man, it's part of the statue. I love it.
Yeah, this one's pretty bright.
USB-C?
Yeah, and Jay actually just gave you a plug, so you don't even need to find your own brick. It's just a plug.
I'm going to use the same thing I used for Man Bat.
Yeah.
Might be one of the shortest unboxings ever. Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's so cool. Yeah, the light up's really cool with the blue. I mean, because this is a blue ring. It doesn't look blue on camera, but it's a blue ring.
No, it just looks white. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's super cool.
Can you dim the lights a little bit?
That help any?
Yeah. I mean, you can see it. You can see the base lit up now.
I mean, look at the way the light's hitting off of me.
Yeah, he's bright.
How bright it is. It's really cool.
Really cool.
I like him a lot. He is certainly the brightest thing I have in the room. This is with that red color. It's crazy.
Yeah, because even the Queen Studios one you had was battle damaged.
Yeah, and it was like that darker muted red.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Mark III. But that's what's so cool about the bus too. Is, having that right beside it. I think that's awesome.
So how many portraits are there? 3?
No, there's like 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one is still in the box. It's just the complete unmasked portrait.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I would ever use.
Well, actually, you know, there's a look for that. If you use the complete unmasked one, that's the one where you swap out that right arm, and he's holding the helmet on his hip.
Do you want to see what that looks like?
Yeah, that's why we're doing an unboxing, dude. We need to completely
Give the
unbox.
people all the options.
That's right. So there's also this look.
Yeah, that one's cool. That one I think looks best with the looking up portrait. It's a little bit more classic. There you go. Yeah, that was actually Eric B's favorite look to it.
I really like that a lot. I've always liked that arm out.
Mm-hmm.
And then light up on that. So same thing, hands and face. And then you can do him holding the mask.
Ledge is pretty heavy. This is a pretty heavy piece. I've moved it twice, and I just I took it apart to where I just moved it with the legs and the base.
Yeah, we were saying earlier, the box was like 97 pounds or something.
Yeah.
Like it's like 70s Tony Stark. So yeah, again, I don't think I would ever use that portrait, but
Yeah, but it's only meant to really be used with this look. It's definitely not bad though. Yeah, I actually like that look. I might use that more often.
Not bad. I think the one where he's got his hand out though is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like that second
Yeah,
whole
I
torso.
don't think any of them
I
are
think that
bad.
looks good.
This is still really good. To me, this piece, he really thought out every look.
which piece did you say you liked best, Bryan?
I like where he's got the hand out, but I'm kind of digging that secondary proximity piece you have there with the second torso. Kind of like that.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, that's a great look too.
I like that, man. That looks really good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he thought out every single look. There's not a bad one. So I left out all the parts, and they're all in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Because I do swap this one out often. So there's
now I don't know now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's not
Yeah.
anything that you're gonna leave in the box. Everything is completely in use.
I think that's my favorite look right there. That looks really good.
See, 2 seconds ago you were with the arm out. Now look, he immediately changed your mind.
I'm telling you. But I kept on looking at that proximity piece. I couldn't take my eye off of it.
Yep.
That's the great thing about this company, man. They just really do. They just give you every option.
So you can have it. You can have both. I mean, no matter what you like.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of
I don't know which one I like better now.
I feel like a lot of people might have canceled this one because of what was going on at the time, where we didn't know if it was going to get made or not. We heard of the breakup with XM and there was some trouble. This was the piece that was on the bubble. Remember, Spider-Man was originally canceled. Like, that piece was canceled. And then I think Thanos was canceled too. So there was a few things that, got axed. And then Jay once he went out and did his own thing, was like, nope, I'm going to make all this stuff, you know? And he said, don't worry, the Iron Man's definitely coming out. And it absolutely did. People who waited and had it on order, like me, we got our Iron Man. And then eventually Spider-Man came around and Thanos is here, you know? So Jay came through on absolutely everything he said he was going to come through on.
Yeah, he said it's a shame the mini base doesn't light up.
Yeah.
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 I mean, if you really had to nitpick something or, you know, I said the same thing actually, but yeah, that's the only thing I think.
I imagine with this other torso that you have on him right now, there's no light up feature going on in his hands, right?
But this one?
No, on the other one, the one that's actually attached to the main body right now.
No.
I can't imagine that there is.
Yeah, this hand's on.
Yeah.
It is on.
The arc reactor, yeah.
Arc reactor's on and the hand. Which is, it didn't need it. You can't see it.
Yeah, not with the hand. I mean, unless you have the lights off and it's reflecting off of his mask.
Oh, that's a good point.
Well,
yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does light a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I'm digging that look. I think that's a good look. Actually, I like the one with where you can actually see his face on that particular torso. But that looks good too, just like that.
You can swap it out and use this one. I mean, you can use any one of them, but yeah, especially with this one.
Yeah, I kind of like it better with this particular pose with the mask up.
I think that's the one that's on the pamphlet, right?
The what?
On the book, that's the one that's on the pamphlet.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But I think I'm probably more likely to keep this pose and this mask on the statue, but I definitely will have it like that on the torso, on the bust. Yeah. Well, like Billy said, I could see me swapping it out from time to time too, because I really do like both the poses.
Yeah,
that's
looks
cool.
great.
So I was thinking the other day, I saw that one that XM did, and it's kind of real similar, but his hand's kind of out. I thought that it might pair up kind of nicely together, but I'm not sure if I should do that. Some people like the Spider-Man with the quarter scales around him. I kind of thought, well, maybe I could do the same thing with Iron Man, but I don't know if I should or not.
I mean, I can't think of any really. The XM Iron Man quarter scale is one of the best.
I love it.
It's very similar, especially the Stark head is very similar to this one, but he has more of like a pushback too, where this one is like kind of parted in the middle. Other than that, there's not really that many good comic version Iron Man pieces.
No, they're all movie.
All the movie ones are the ones that we think about, you know?
There's been a few comics like Sideshow's done, but they were that weird fifth scale or whatever it was.
Yeah, I didn't like the black base on it, you know? It was kind of a generic black base. And he was like, you know, it was classic comic, but it was like, you know, that skinny version of him. You know, it didn't look great. Most of the great Iron Man pieces are all like movie pieces, MCU stuff.
And that's what I was like, I can find plenty of quarter scales of those, but I didn't know how well those would really match with the comic book style, you know, because the movie pieces are so realistic. I'm like,
unless you go from the original movie, that I can't remember, forgive my lack of knowledge in this, but the very first suit that he made when he was in the cave.
Just the Mark 1.
That's the Mark 1.
Mark 1. I mean, if you went with that, that's so far of a departure that it might work.
I mean, you don't really do you want to mix comic with movie? Yeah.
That's what I don't really.
But there's a great Mark 1 from Queen Studios. It's really hard to find. It's like the perfect one. Like Sideshow did one back in the day too, but you know, it's dated, you know, had the mask that flipped up and you saw the Robert Downey Jr. head. But the Queen Studios one they did was really, really good.
And that was based off the comics. I love that.
No, that was based off the movie. That was
based off the movie.
That was right out the cave from a box of scraps.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Humble Collector says, hey, Chris, if you get 1/3 scale statues, I would think they need to go on the upper shelf. They look so cool. In this one, I'm not even an Iron Man fan. That's the issue is like, I'm a Batman guy through and through. And so I'm still trying to figure out how the Marvel is going to work in the room. So like the fact that I've said, hey, I could do the whole bottom row Marvel. I'm taking baby steps. And I did a video. It's going to be up for everybody this weekend, I think. where I show off another room of possibilities. Billy's already seen it. And it's just, there's a whole nother wing of where statues could eventually go. I want to keep them in here for the time being, but Batman still is the priority for me. But as I go through this, I'm thinking about how this could work in this room. And I go back to like what Billy had mentioned a month or so ago about, doing some pairings. And I don't really want to go. I would like to not go into the X-Men, although I would love to have the Magneto by LBS and maybe even the Wolverine. I think those could pair up really nicely if I just did those two. But like with Iron Man, I think going right next to Iron Man could be pretty cool if I did Thanos, right? Which Alex just said 1/3 Thanos, I think could be really cool.
Yeah, I wish I had that piece when you were here.
Me too. I wish I could have seen it.
I'm assuming you're coming for New York Comic Con. If you say teetering, I always know we can influence you to make it happen.
Yeah.
So you'll see him then. He is and I was one of them that I think me and you were talking about it back in the day where I was like, he looks small. It looks small. He's not small. It is a absolute beast of a statue.
And I really do like him. I like both the poses, but I really like his hand out, with the gems. I think that's a cool look. So that's how I would display him. But like, if I do the whole Spider-Man display and just have one like little cube of Spider-Man, or if I end up not doing that and just having Spider-Man next to Iron Man, I think that could be cool too. Because they're my two favorites. But I do like the idea of maybe getting that Thanos if I could find one. I don't even know if he's still for sale or not, but
I think it's on Statue Brothers. If you there might be some left there.
Is he really expensive?
Not any more expensive than this one was.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned the 1/3 PCS Doctor Doom. I think that Doctor Doom next to this would look awesome. That'll be a great pairing too.
I really like that piece. I haven't seen it like ever on display. Like they've never put it anywhere like other than just like their promo stuff. And so, it's a Kacharik Brothers piece. So I love that instantly because they do such a great job. I just don't know if I would want a throne. I don't know. That's what I love about the Sideshow. The Daniel Bell, he's got the arms crossed. He just looks intimidating. Whereas I don't feel like the throne. I don't know. Are you going to get the throne? Is that even an interest for you at all? I mean, I know you have the Sideshow piece.
I have the Sideshow piece, and I kind of like the way he looks next to. I got the XM thing, which is, in my opinion, the best thing done. Best thing done, and and I like the Sideshow piece that the guy showed on your 200 show. But I still like that XM. He's an underrated piece. And I think people just got disappointed with that one because they didn't continue it and, give you the rest of the Fantastic Four, So I got that one, the Doom, and the Daniel Bell Silver Surfer all kind of like paired up together. So I kind of like how that looks. So, and again, I don't know if a throne piece would work where all my 1/3 Marvel stuff is all like a standing museum pose.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know who else down the line I would want to get that's in 1/3 scale Marvel. I mean, they've teased Loki and they've teased some different characters. The Loki I think is cool. I just don't know if.
Well, there's plenty, and there's plenty in the pipeline. It all depends on what Marvel characters do you like. So we know you like Spider-Man. We know you because you don't want to go too crazy. Do the characters that you do like. You know what I'm saying? So obviously we have Spider-Man, we have Iron Man. That there's the Magneto out there. There's Thanos out there. So those are two more characters you like.
Those two
are on the bubble, right?
Those two are on the bubble for me because they are my favorite ones. Like to me, the Venom is just okay. Like I like the Sideshow Venom better than the LBS Venom. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I would go Venom. Some people said, well, it would pair up nicely with Spider-Man, and I agree.
Absolutely.
It would. But I'm like, I just don't know if again, it's a lot of money for a character I don't really have a lot of love for. So I'm thinking of other characters that might be down the line. If anything, I'm thinking like I would rather get the Avengers. I'd rather get the Hulk. I'd rather get Captain America and Thor.
Those pieces are all out there. They're all out there to be had. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of, Cap's hard to find, but other than
Well, who
him,
would be your
you know,
who would
Yeah,
be your
who-
next character that you'd
right,
really
I mean,
want to get into? I mean,
JT's
you love
JT's
Spider-Man,
Black
you love Iron
Panther.
Man. You know, who's next? Who's
Yeah,
the next one you would really want?
Probably the Thanos. I really like him a
Yeah.
lot.
right. Well, he's already available, so
Yeah.
Yeah, great villain. Yeah,
he's
one of the greatest.
Yeah, he's the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's some options out there for sure. I just got to figure out like what what direction I want to go in, how much I want to spend, because everything I spend on Marvel is less than I can spend on Batman statues, of course. But that's collector problems, right?
I mean, I think there's no Batman stuff other than the Riddler coming out anyway. I mean, Clayface with Batman hasn't dropped yet. You know, I mean, neither has the Riddler. But
Ra's al Ghul from LBS.
yeah, we know that's in the pipeline. You know, but
That's next after Clayface, he said. So
Yeah, but how far off is that? You know.
no, I mean we're talking years and years.
yeah. So worry about it then. We'll hope
Yeah,
the-
that's why I said it's a 2 or 3 year from now problem.
We'll hope the Earth is still spinning in a couple.
Good
years.
Lord, I don't even know. It's like, geez,
Come on, what are we doing right now? Yeah.
the flip of a coin when the asteroid hits us in 2029 or whatever it's supposed to hit. You know, who knows? That's why everybody's building their underground bunkers. But who knows? But we got just enjoy it while we can, right?
That's it. We're not here for a long time, just a good time.
That's right.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I really like this a lot. I like it. It's awesome. It's got tremendous presence. I love the pop of color. Again, look how weird it is in this room. I mean, it just sticks out like crazy with the red.
Yeah, but wait until you put him next to Spider-Man. I can't wait to see those two next to each other. I'll bet they're going to look great.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know. I'm seriously going to consider the Thanos. Again, I really love the Magneto. The Magneto one's probably one of my all-time favorites. I just don't know if I want to get in the X-Men. You know, I'm trying to kind of shore myself down a little bit, whereas I feel like X-Men is a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah, because then you might feel compelled to start completing the set, and if you go down that path, that's a lot to complete.
But like Billy said, if I just did a pairing, if I did Iron Man, Thanos, Magneto, and Wolverine, that's it. You know, just a pairing.
Yeah, like I wish I had
Spider-Man and
Thanos
Venom
next to the Iron Man.
or Doc Ock, because
But
that
they're
Doc
not,
Ock
like-
is supposed to be really good.
Are they going to do a third scale Doc Ock?
Oh, imagine that! Oh my God!
See, I would do. I would do Doc Ock with Spider-Man.
If they did a third scale Doc Ock, I would opt for that to pair with the Spider-Man rather than the Venom.
Me too.
In an instant. Yeah, I mean, just imagine what that would look like.
Oh, it'd be
Was
awesome.
everywhere.
I'm surprised that's not on tap, or maybe it is, and we just don't know.
Maybe it is. Yeah, we just don't know.
Yeah.
Well, just like I hit up Johnny from Prime 1 the other night, I'm going to hit up Jay right now, and I'm going to say, hey, Doc Ock a possibility?
He'll tell you,
Give me
too.
an
He'll tell you.
He will say, absolutely. Yeah.
He'll definitely want to do it.
I'm going to send him a picture of this guy, and you want to come in? I'm going to send a picture of this guy, and he's like, did you buy that? That's what he did with my Spider-Man. Watch the cord.
Yeah.
Here comes the curly wonder himself.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right.
There's Locke.
What do you think from Freddy's?
Possibly. Give me just a second. What do you think of Iron Man? This is live reaction. Come on camera. Come on camera.
The young generation's thoughts.
That's right. What do you think of Iron Man? It's the same company that did the Spider-Man right there and the Batman up there with the bats. LBS. What do you think? There's two different torsos. So I really like. You want to see what that looks like with that on there?
I'm good at visualizing.
All right, he's good at visualizing.
So it's very realistic and very shiny, and I like shiny things.
Can you hear him?
Yeah,
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You like
The
shiny
lights
things.
are awesome because I just love the way lights look on a statue. It just gives it more pop for sure.
Well, and this one, like the hands light up. You know, the
Yeah.
arm, the arc reactor and stuff.
Is there a light on the eyes?
Not on that unmasked one, but there is on this one. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. Look how weird it is with the color in the back cave.
Yeah, it definitely stands out.
I think it's awesome.
He's gonna put on a pair of glasses. It's so bright.
Yeah, little shades.
Get the thumbs up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right, that's what we needed to hear.
Nice.
All right, give me just a second.
Text me your
Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up. So anyway, I'll be up in just a second. Well, gentlemen, this is awesome. What a great statue.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
Congrats, man.
Glad you like him,
It's
man.
awesome.
Thank you. I'm really glad I got the chance to see it in Billy's room because that's ever since that day I was there, I'm like, ugh, I love the way they all looked lined up together. They just looked fantastic.
See what you did, Billy? This is all your fault.
I live to poison minds, you know. I mean, he's done it to me for so many years, you know. I mean, starting and I mean, me and him have talked about this. I remember, you know, a couple of houses ago when he was on the dining room table opening up the Prime One Harley Quinn, the Margot Robbie piece, and I was still into quarter scales at the time. And it was that video, and then shortly after that, it was the Deathstroke, the Arkham Origins one. You know, they had the Angel of Death in the front, and that's a great piece to this very day, even with the Tony Daniel piece that I have. You know, that is a great Deathstroke, and I was like, man, that I love the quarter scale stuff, but that 1/3 stuff really is big, you know. And it was that I slowly began to make the transition. Not that I don't have any quarter scales today, because I absolutely do. I have a lot of them actually.
Yeah.
But I was like, 3rd scale is it, and that Margot Robbie piece was first, and then the Batman Noel was that was 3rd, because I bought Noel from Chris. So it was that, then Deathstroke, and then the Batman Noel, and that was it. I was just like, third scale
Dominoes.
Yeah, you're in. Yeah.
Third scale is
right.
the way to go. Yeah, but I still have a lot of quarter scales, but they all came back later on. So,
But they're mostly bottom shelfers now.
they're all on the bottom shelf.
Yeah.
With the exception of Tactical Throne, which is in the middle of the room, and I don't know, it's quarter scale, but it's the biggest thing going, you know.
Yeah.
And and then that's it. All the rest of them are on the bottom shelf.
It's crazy.
But like we talked about, coming into the room, like coming into your room, yeah, they're down there, but you have your seats now, thanks to me. And you know, when you sit, you're on par with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, it doesn't bother me because I could see them perfectly. I actually see them, you know, I'm like eye level with them when I'm sitting down in the room and I'm doing stuff on the iPad or I'm working on stuff, you know. So it doesn't bother me. Something's got to go down there, shit.
Something's got to go down there. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely playing around with it. And just, again, thanks everybody for your words of encouragement and your advice. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Again, as the crawler on the bottom says, order your statues from Spec Fiction. Again, I want to thank Todd for finding, he said right away, he's like, I think I got one in my warehouse. And he had it out the door in 2 days and boom, here it is. So again, I can't thank Todd enough. I've ordered from Todd a lot over the years. And again, just thank you very much for taking care of me, and he'll take care of you as well. So again, check out Spec Fiction. And yeah, there's a lot of great stuff on there right now. I got to go see if there's a Thanos on there, I guess. So we'll see. I'm going to go check it out, and I'm going to hit JF about Doc Ock. We'll see.
Yeah.
Take some pics when you have them next to Spider-Man. I'm sure those are going to look incredible next to each other.
Yep, I will do that. And of course, I'm going to review them for everybody. I know it's an older piece for a lot of you, but new for me. So I'll give you a 4K review and see what you guys think. But again, thanks everybody for watching this. Thanks for watching the Man Bat reviews. Again, go check out Eric's review. That was really awesome. And
all things are, yep.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff. Tomorrow, I'm really excited to show you guys a video from Wonderfest in Atlanta. So really great booth tour there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So great weekend of content coming up. Thanks again, gentlemen, for joining me. I can't thank you enough. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Cool.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, guys.
Good night, folks.
Oh, I got to hit the right button.